Ever just go to get fuel and forget to open your gas cap? Because me too. How has everybody been? It has been a very, very long time since I've talked to you. There's a few things I want to talk about today. Where I've been, a little adjustment that I made to my S1000RR. Yeah, not used to it yet. That's the first thing. So we'll get to it later, but I switched to GP shift and it's awesome, but I'm still not used to it yet. But anyway, where has Cody been for the last over a month? Well, since you all probably know by now, COVID screwed up everything with work for me, so I was not working since March, February, maybe, I don't know, not important, but anyway. So with all this time off, and since I had moved away from back home and hadn't really spent too much time up there, I decided at the very end of June to make the 5-hour drive north with hopes of only staying there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks at most, and just kind of hang out with some family. My grandma had some sheetrock repair that needed to be done in the basement, so we got a good chunk of that done while we were there too. Got to hang out with some people up there, taking it back to the old days of sitting at the shop doing a whole lot of nothing, bullshitting and all the drama that comes with the group of people from there. It's a grand old time. But anyway, yeah, so I was up north for a little over a month. The day that I decided to come back here was, oh, this is not my turn, Friday. I'm recording this on Friday the 31st. I came back here last Friday, whatever the date would be, subtract 7 days, 24th. And I got back to my house at like 9 something, 30, maybe, I don't know. And of course, at like 10:30, a pretty nasty storm went through town up there and knocked over a giant portion. I mean, I'm talking huge. This tree is like an 80-foot tall elm tree, and it's been causing problems with the house since I was little at my mom's house. And it pretty much looks like it got struck by lightning and split right down the middle, and half of it landed on the house. So my mom called me Friday night like 10:30 and said, you need to come back to Grand Forks. There's a tree on the house. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. Whatever comes after that. So I went to bed, 11 o'clock, back to Grand Forks Saturday morning, like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I came back here Monday after the homeowner's insurance said that they were going to cut the tree down. So it was almost pointless for me to go up there. Also, when I was up north, I tried my hand at wrapping. We tried to wrap Stella in a color that is very, very close to BMW's Blue Fire. I'll put a picture up right now. The color's phenomenal. Wrap job, not so much. As you can tell, he's not wrapped anymore. We had an issue. What is this semi doing? You know you're supposed to be between the lines, correct? We had some issue with the wrap being old. We did our best. A lot of the panels looked really, really nice. You know, there wasn't a lot of wrinkles, no bubbles. I mean, it looked good overall. We didn't leave enough on the back side of the plastics to glue it down, and we didn't use any glue to hold it down, so that, I mean, it wasn't really sticking the best, and it just kind of all peeled up the first time that I took it for a ride. I do kind of have plans to potentially wrap it over the winter. That's still under debate, I guess, my internal debate. Part of me is telling me to definitely do it because the color, as you guys can see from the picture, cute picture, so good. The 2020 looks so good in blue. I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment. You have seen what it looks like now unwrapped. You have now seen the picture of what it looks like wrapped. What do you think? Let me know. Oh, and real quick before we go, GP Shift, a very dear friend of mine who also has a 2020 S1000, YouTube link in the description. Sabris, awesome person, made the suggestion of trying GP Shift, and I had always been skeptical about it. People have told me in the past, yeah, try it, and I just kind of say, yeah, whatever, maybe, and I never did. But I actually took his advice this time, and it is not the easiest thing to get used to. It's actually kind of difficult to get used to, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more natural to want to press your foot down than it is to press your foot up. On the flip side of that, if you do decide to shift with a clutch and a GP style shift, you know, it's 1 up, 5 down instead of 1 down, 5 up. For those that don't know, it is not ideal. It just feels super awkward. Obviously I'll get used to it eventually, but if you have a bike that has a quick shifter up and an auto blipper down, I would 100% recommend trying GP shifting. I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are like a month from now, but so far it hasn't been bad. I switched to it yesterday before I went and met him to do some hooligan stuff, and I'm impressed so far. Before you leave this video, please do me one favor though. Let me know in the comments what you think of the channel so far. Any advice you can give me, you know, tips, things you like seeing, things you want to see, things you're okay with not watching. Just let me know. It would mean the world. Also, like, leave a comment, like I said, share it with your friends. I love you all forever. Hit the subscribe button. It means a ton. I'm 6 away at the time of posting this video from 100, and I can finally get my URL link, which means I'm only 906 away from 1,000. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do a giveaway at 1,000. I don't know what it's going to be yet. We'll figure it out. Anyway, have a good night. Great talking to you guys.